I mean, who's a copa?
Because you know, you're trying December 7.
A quantum. Okay.
Man, who are you know, you're common.
Yeah.
To me, yeah, ovation that we deserve.
Absolutely.
From His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and NDC Abai.
Yeah. Yankasan for Kumaso briefly, Nafe, and number 1, 2, and 2 be a cook so Yabobos and Sana Yaba. Not to one Kasankasa, Nafi Yaba investigations anymore. You made the University 10. It will be on time way. Yes, as if you Kumasia, and then analysis be bring for you and say, na MPP stronghold. And on a working day, MPP NDC yet me pulu crowd of Sawamo 24-hour economy work on. Does it surprise you, Sam, for Kazasa?
Oh, yeah, political analyst. We are keen observer of the Kosovo or Minimo. Oh, you shouldn't be surprised because Utie in summer a free Ashanti region on a consistent basis. Almost say, then I complaining. More Volta region, more Greater Accra region, more Eastern region, Northern region, Savannah, Upper West, Upper East. The Akufo-Addo are buying a very corrupt, very nepotistic. It is a kukufu football. Unka achi mafia ni mwa yampaseo. Puntua yehu under President Mahama. KJTM Market, Kumasi Airport, Terminal 3, UGMC, Shai Usudoku Hospital, E-Blocks, Greater Accra Regional Hospital, War Ridge, Kaswa Interchange, Seka Interchange. All of those developments we even took for granted. Ubekaya at that time, Ghana focus said, oh, say, Abain Bia Beye Mpuntujuma.
That's right.
Abain Bia Beye Mpuntujuma. It was taken for granted.
Yeah.
Akufo-Addo baye who say enya ban bia na ye mpunto djuma enti utie dodona ewo Ashanti regional including utumfu ankasa ubeka ya encheye and oka say look the ekoso no yankasa yam boabua ya ho and launch an attack on even the MPs of the region says so munya na mu brefi o mu jai Accra na o mu tena ho no na Omumbe Bwa na Omonkasa because they clearly had given up on the government. You shouldn't be surprised because I'm not surprised. Dudona Kase, the Ashanti region has been neglected. Osha MPP manifesto, Boa Mushe, promises of Muye, all the pledges that were made. And the sad part, they say, Osha dear. A government that doesn't get its vote from the Ashanti region. NDC, Obianim say, Ashanti region is strong. Nanso Ejuma a course war. KJTM Market, which is the biggest, most modern market in Africa. The whole of Africa.
Yeah. Baby Memina.
Africa, you know, who call South Africa, who call Egypt, who call Nigeria, name all the big countries. KJTM Market, that scale, you know, that modernity. And so then they see or more disregarding all of those good works are more to my MPP.
Yeah.
President Akufo-Addo unrespected that vote. Okohokra na Ukaya, you know, he just tell them say Omuntu Manokra, he doesn't mind and all of that.
Exactly,
Kwabre 4. So Omuntu Manokra no the enfane ho. I am not surprised the level of frustration. And we sure a lot of the MPs are Omaka said, look, they are even retired Omunkubio. They are from that region. Because pressure na go amuso. Sure they see was majority leader constituency. Sabonso. On one constituency. And he expressed frustration said, why you were lobby waka and I'm in parliament meaning say look even projects as I say President Mahama secure loan for other parts of the country now omu yet long debate filibustering to divert the project to Ashanti still Uncle Siaga. I'm not surprised Ghanaians should expect say the 2024 election there will be a major surprise and the evidence is 24-hour economy message, you know, a very clear says some message, you know, it's a game changer, as the TUC says. na message I resonate because we share this message it is a message that the time has come and yet just an empty political rhetoric. What is the biggest problem today? Unemployment.
Yeah.
As members of parliament, I mean, sometimes you weep. Graduates, dear yesi omunye, yesi omunku school, yesi omunsi adie, yesi omun pass. They should be disciplined. They've done their part. And so ejumani ho 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Utifie. Into 24-hour economy no. You're going to have 3 shifts. It is a ministry way nipa 100 na ye ejuma wo ho automatically no. Nipa 300 better me ye ejuma wo ho. With the 3 shifts. And what that means is say omo mutifie no ombenya ejuma ye. And the beauty about this intervention is incoming President Mahama or the blueprint not to job. One now said there will be incentives into companies that will be signing up. And yet compulsory, and yet by force, but who's signing up to the initiative? Ubenya tax incentives, Ubenya rebates. Into who wouldn't want to sign up? Who wouldn't want to take advantage of this? And people have not even looked at the other, rippling effects, the benefits. Who name say ebe improve even the security situation of our country? Oh yeah, many people haven't looked at that.
Sure.
Because criminals strive when Grofudo Dona Eda.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a ghost town. Ubiada. Don't you notice getting to 31st, 1st January Moho, when there is a lot of activity.
Crime rate cost wrong.
Yeah. You are going to have a situation where or more taking advantage of the lack of activity, and they go about terrorizing people. All of that will stop. I mean, these days, many parts of Ghana, will talk petrol cry after 10 p.m. to me. If you look at even where we are as a country, the Akufo-Addo regime, they've taken us back. Mitie Kwame Pienim not too long ago, or say, look, they've taken us back over 30 years.
Yes.
Other financial analysts say 40 years, 50 years. It doesn't have to be business as usual. There's also a certain transformational element as part of this 24-hour economy. Apart from job creation, apart from improving their security and their stability, that kind of rapid transformation we need to reverse the distraction. Then we are able to achieve that. And Nona Ama Ashanti region 4. And look, this 24-hour work, if it is held everywhere, even in Achim, Akufo-Addo, Ankasa, you'll be shocked.
All because of Inshisheno.
Yes. Wow. And Osha the track record, because you see in Krofu compare the beauty about the 2024 election is NDC Air presenting will be a track record. It's clear our track record.
Yes.
On your new quantity.
Yeah.
And MPP so they had the opportunity to bring Obia Oye fresh. Oh, bet me I can say, unprecedented disaster for the first time in our country's history. Financial haircut, debt restructuring program, bankruptcy for the first time. Look, in the foreign affairs space, as ranking member of the foreign affairs committee, Michelle ambassadors, Michelle international diplomats. Question on Munyana Bisa say, hey, Ghana, I mean, we can't fathom, we can't imagine. Inte Mupana, Muntu Mintia. Muka.
Wow.
You are bankrupt. I mean, you were the poster child. We were always telling other countries to learn from you. And then you see, I tell them one thing, bad leadership. Bad leadership.
I don't know the Abedu baby away.
I have no doubt. Sir, the December 7, 2024 election is going to be a clear choice between Obia, or a nation builder, or a deliverer, a go-getter, an achiever, an accomplisher, somebody who gets the job done, who fulfills his promises. against Obia, as soon as he appears, now Obia say, oh, in trunk, way, you look, as ABF Hussein said, Ochia, good morning, Grana, you have to look at where the sun is.
Also, yeah, sure.
You can't be sure even how to respond, everything about him, and there's no credibility, but no trust.
But say IMF Sikaya Bayne and Webia Ebeshasi Abano. A bit me, I done comfort because Empuntu Numampa. Ebejina fa kono na my message say no obo say be kon
ho minia unim say oman we mo oba parliament na say o hwehwe obi a one monitor ya sikasem value for money send na Ghana your taxes the yede I mean one bomidia. It's not possible.
Absolutely. And
I say it in all humility. Sika Akufo-Addo Abanwe omo say. Unim Sika omo say on presidential travels.
Okay.
Time and no join say all is well Ghana your Sika President Mahama Jessica Maye. We have a lot in our reserves. 18 to 20,000 euros an hour. And Akufo-Addo or the charter luxury jets. Your presidential jet to BBN jet no. It's in great condition, pristine condition. President Kufuor na order here. According to specs, because it was based on bespoke.
Yeah.
Ordered according to taste. Suddenly, Akufo-Addo apologies. I catch her say. Akufo-Addo or no or watching President Kufuor. Or you see that jet or person or stretch it onto me stretch it onto me you're comfortable. Jetta President Kufuor or die. He had no difficulty. Look, compare the two. President Mills AUZ jet no. The height of President Mills. President Mahama UZ one complaining.
Yeah,
one complaining say on to main stretch it. The 9. President Akufo-Addo Nkwande or say it's too small for him. Shocking. And I say on also otu kwanya or person or jury wo ewiem. Na we discover recently say jet no showers in Nemo. I mean, is this an empathetic leader, a visionary leader? Leader waka say ube protecting the public purse. Ube join obi ha ho. Jet no yefem so much so that me reveal say other African presidents who share letters on mwachro de bia omo request say omo pese omo use bi kakra omo payacho. Liberian President we are or jet no to
former president,
yeah. Send or Ghana jet no. Hey, look, if I show you his letters, his requests. Who say President Akufo-Addo doesn't want to use it? Or say, oh yeah, because we don't even have the money to buy it. Because our jet no over $37 million. It's not this or child's play. Yeah, listed presidential jets are. A year modern, a year wouldn't say a jet no, a year fresh change even the US jet in terms of when it was purchased.
Wow.
US jet no motor 1992. You can Google this is public information. Air Force One.
Wow.
President Obama Bresu they tried to even order a new one. Trump continued, but Biden ever suspended because of COVID. Look at even America. The wealth of that country, the size of the economy. Almost see COVID into. They won't order a new jet for the president. Now you go to beg these people. Wouldn't say yet order your jet. It was the same year and France order a jet. And one and President Macron all use it. Same period. Change it. They have no plans to even get a new one. In the Banisana. Trips you are going to beg. You go there and you beg for debt forgiveness. You are begging for aid, begging for vaccines. Meanwhile, the president you are going to beg, that is not how they travel. Who order krana, who order oh, so be a year middle of the range. Who call top of the range, the most expensive. Some of them who share reviews that they describe them as penthouse in the skies. 7-star hotel in the skies.
Yeah.
Wow. Me exposing no. Osi onjai. When him say at current exchange, are costing you more than 200 million cedis. That travels now, yeah.
More than 200
more
million
than 200 million cedis. Yeah.
Wow.
That is not all. Over the other scandal, exposing different layers,
yes,
varying layers.
Yes.
National Cathedral. And no, they are making. I mean, you just can't believe it. Say, your president or to me, deceive the citizenry.
Yes. Yes.
Or trying to throw or engage in deception. And yet, that same president, you will have thought, say, at least, Banya Media, he would reserve that place so that he can go there to ask for forgiveness for what he has done to his fellow men. Ehosono wakwako deceive nyame. Project way. First, we'll say a private project. You are going to execute it with private resources. Yeah. You won't use public resources. Enya bainsika ena yede kwa kusi. Wafre Osofwa Kukudam, our revered men of God. Archbishop Duncan Williams, Reverend Isud Anaba, Bishop Daki Ward Mills, Professor Poku Nyina, you know, Reverend Mate and the others.
Yeah.
What catch you say? A private project. Suddenly, on the blind side of everybody, then you never meant it. You even deceived the judges. Kabila called court. Say, it's a bad precedence. Let's not use public resources for religious projects because Yanshiya Tigari force because yes, we want a national shrine. Muslims also say we want a national mosque. Until let's be careful. Attorney General call Supreme Court call say, oh, my boss I catch me say a private project. We are not going to use public funds. On the blind side of everybody, so now you are using public funds. Me intercepted documents now. It's now been confirmed, say 339 million Ghana cedis. And now they are creating the world's most expensive hole.
Amenana yetu.
Amenana yetu.
Me say mama me video no. Amenana yetu no.
339 million Ghana cedis.
339 million.
And 339 million Ghana cedis no. Your taxes and kwan. Into private donations no. Me fan kan. The Pentecost Church Maya, Action Chapel Maya, Lighthouse, and all the others, including companies.
Yes.
And then US operations, Ubekaya Mekoya special operations to America, unknown to even the clergy, the board of trustees, no, or more registered different entity with different people. They were not even signatories to the account. Sikani nyana omu raise in the name of fundraising and all of that. You know. It has not come to their attention. They have not declared, and they are not even filing their taxes in America. Consultant almost in charge. Consultant for the Americas. I friend Carrie Summers. I tam yasika $6 million. Dear man, I will say the Nehemiah group or the pictures or the bar Parliament they are two on my website. Or say, look, this if you come to this address in Missouri, Springfield, you say honor war. Meaning Amiko drew.
Yeah.
Look, I couldn't believe it. Send a warehouse Omuton coffee. Shocking coffee seeds. And you say coffee no crama processes. Coffee seeds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coffee ne mano.
Imbano.
Yeah,
a warehouse.
Bottom ma.
Yeah. Men who say, hey, do they really have an office? Because I won't be surprised if they don't have an office. We could do Washington DC. Look, I was almost arrested. Say, well, don't come and waste our time here. Say, Ghana National Cathedral in this building.
Wow.
I said,
Come on,
I said, this is a website, and please, I'm a member of Parliament. They said, then please respect yourself. These guys they've never been here.
Wow.
There's nobody here.
But that's what they told you.
That's what they told me. Oh, there were videos, BB. I published it.
I remember.
You know, yeah. You know, if God, the name of God, can be brought into such disrepute, I mean, President Akufo-Addo can do this to our Lord and Savior, then, I mean, the rest of us, we mere mortals, no? You shouldn't be surprised what he's doing to us. Into 339 million just for that hole. Amanana, the world's most expensive hole. Enna, wouldn't say, almost say, other hundreds of millions of Ghana cedis because of this project. First, to do demolitions. Yes. Minu Kasa say judges bungalows. President Mahama Bresu you see new bungalows. Omo demolition ninyana.
Wow.
In the process. Minia.
Was 100 million Anna.
Into demolition, no?
Yeah.
Was about 16 million.
16 million.
Yeah. And now you need to also add into your demolition, you know. And now omoko rente bungalows within the Cantonments enclave.
Yeah.
For judges. And also no. And some of them we are still renting. Yeah, $12. It's also running into millions. Ninyana nka 339 million. And in addition to that, other institutions were demolished. Scholarship Secretariat were demolished here. You demolish a passport office. As ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, meaning say we had to spend 10 million. We approved 10 million for an alternative project near GIJ.
A passport office.
New passport office.
Yeah.
No, because of the demolition.
Yeah. Wow.
Meanwhile, passport head office, no, we had renovated it not too long ago. A tall lift crowd. It's all down, demolished. What kind of madness is this? That is not all. Private entities, Comsys IT firm, you demolish your headquarters. Until we had to also go and buy land for them, our cantonments, to relocate them. Sika we nyana menfanka 339 and come on.
Ninyana so Ghana Fosika.
Ghana Fosika, your taxes.
Wow.
And Akufo-Addo is smiling. He has created this because on kwano say on your vision. And anya make a chance say oni baby ada. And say opeso that Accra cantonment, the rich area,
or Ben Parliament,
or Ben Parliament, or Ben office. Incredible, incredible. Another firm, Waterstone Realty apartment complex. Omodie assassina yedema omuse as their compensation. Omoko national security for macho men almost they won't move. They don't take orders from lands minister. More they under the national security. It's only Kandapa who can tell them what to do. For more than 2 years, they say they won't move. Omako court. Wow. Mene Kasa say Waterstone Realty apartment complex. Sa company no. Omo demanded a judgment debt of $25 million.
And also a cabo.
Eba.
Wow.
$25 million at today's exchange. Calculate it. Another hundreds of millions of Ghana cedis a better a canaso. I mean, can you believe it? That is not all. Many occasions say, unim say, Malian ambassador, none residents so that same area.
Yeah.
Omo demolish here. Inti Malians no, omo chain omo compensation. Afena Omanya Sasibi for them at airport residential. And Obianim, the cost of land at airport residential.
Yes.
I mean, what happened? Udia Uba, Bibia, won't develop it. You just come and demolish.
Not the Kaba. But you be jamming a Kosana.
Oh, Debbie, certainly not. Emi they say you file a motion. Many of my colleagues in Parliament and Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honourable Aban Bagbin, or admit a motion, and I debate here. There was no objection. Said there should be a probe into the National Cathedral scandal. Into this year, that's one of the major highlights to look out for in Parliament. So we shall have a full-blown parliamentary inquiry into the National Cathedral affair.
Okay.
Because, Kaise, there are so many other layers. So even the procurement breaches, how Ribade came to get this contract, you know, unregistered and all of that. There is also the double identity scandal. Osofono. Oh, yes, secretary to the board. Yenim, really, what name belongs to him? Yeah. Obia ya appointing as Reverend Victor Kusibuati. Meanwhile, diplomatic passport, Yediamano, is in another name. Kwabna Edu Jemfi. Another name. Totally different. Different mother. Different date of birth. 2 years apart. I mean, there are many miracles in the Bible, but miracle way there. You know, even in the Bible, it's incredible. And all of these matters will be probed. And Ubisa say, oh, Akufo-Addo government $300 million into Ombe winning election way.
Yeah, 600.
She sika or more waste. SML deal like yakan huasem. If I didn't expose the Director General
AGRA
of the GRA, the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Commissioner General, Anka, he would not have been brought back into this country. One announces a will be a probe until BIA should be available to cooperate with the audit by KPMG. Then you allow him and his entire family to leave the country.
But not so I mean,
oh, please.
Let that also be back.
I mean, Ubeba Dabe. Meanwhile, Usha response now Mudimayem. Almost na a 6-day leave no wako. 6-day leave. Mostly Obe resume 15th. Ofri Ghana 3rd to 15th, 6 days.
Debut.
I mean, what do these people take us for?
Maybe the big one.
Oh, please. Me blow alarm no. And now Omuko Shishu all over the place. Almost the government could not respond.
Yes.
The president could not. They could not offer. Because, look, if they were not part of this conspiracy, what they should have done is he should have been fired immediately. How can you embarrass the president? Ujin said you can do it under President Mahama, and President Rawlings, and President Mills, and President Kufuor. Say, yeah, major inquiry. KPMG is moving in. Everybody must be around to cooperate. Because auditing, you, the head of the one who sign a contract, one kind of reactor. They have to interview you. You have to be available. Few hours after the January 2nd statement, now we're joining. And you wanted Ghanaians to believe, say, oh, Obia ewa around, Omu cooperative, the KPMG audit is going on smoothly. All the key actors are available until we had to expose them.
So
and that was $100 million every year. Look, Minia, who share the billions? Are people not reading the Auditor General's report?
Yeah.
Every year, billions of Ghana cedis on corruption, on wastage. Ubekaya and Cheye and Ami reveal say Bank of Ghana head office project. Oman Kasa, Omoko board meeting. Krata Omode call PPA, the Public Procurement Authority, for approval. Almost say $81 million. That's what they need for the project. $81 million. Meanwhile, less than 10 months, project has skyrocketed from $81 million to $227 million.
Goodness.
Yeah. And in addition to that, during COVID 2020, at the time when central banks were in other countries were focusing on,
yeah.
Others say see hospital and now more bois with even financial incentives to mitigate the adverse impact. Pursue monetary policy, bois or financial stability, financial respite, Yeah, central bank they almost say after on person almost see guest house, not even hospital, guest house. Tamale.
Wow,
139 million.
Yeah.
So single sourcing, single sourcing. Into Omuka say Omoba Bane, because I put out the tweet of President Akufo-Addo.
That's right.
Stated publicly say the era of sole source is coming to an end. Into what has changed? Into look, Minia, I can go on and on. And me person Ghana for and power. It's very early in the day. But look, Ushe scandals no. Sikana Omo say your taxes are omodia from profligate travels. For the president's comfort, his creature comfort, all the way to National Cathedral. They had no intention to build for God because Ushe Sikana, when you do the breakdown, David Ajay 339 million, David Ajay Nkwa Enya 130 million.
Wow.
It doesn't happen anywhere. Say architect, but you'll be getting almost half. Incredible. And this same architect, Carrie Summers, the crook, Obe advises, say, oh, you people should add a restaurant where you can be serving food from Israel. I mean, Jesus Christ. Look, and Tisa advice, no. You know how much it costs us? David Ajaika said, okay, may change the design or may attach a restaurant. $5.7 million.
5.7 million?
Just to add a restaurant design, yes.
Wow.
Just design to draw a restaurant to add.
So why design every?
Yes.
By to no for sale.
Yeah, Carrie Summers.
Restaurant in Kano.
Carrie Summers, the only contribution as consultant in America.
Wow.
Or no, the back car say, oh, design one for restaurant and come. Into one for restaurant, I'll be serving manna, unleavened bread, the fig fruits.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they are going to get them from. Looking at our climate and all the instability going on in the Middle East. $5.7 million. Wow. And look, if you have this leaking basket and leaders with this mindset, a president who doesn't care about the public purse, a president who is unhinged, who is so reckless. Binia, IMF, World Bank, ombe to me atam omusika ni nyina omuwo Edi aba Ghana enkosi aga. But
on SML briefly, na fe yaba not on SML no. Here on one say KPMG time I had the more no. A drew a trim. As I extend no. I didn't cause delay no.
Oh, Minia. Edi kain. Expose na me de tojo no. It confirms the first 2 weeks no money bibia. It was just a sham.
Wow.
It was a total sham.
But this is KPMG.
Na Commissioner General na or Chile. He was cooling off in Sao Tome and Principe. Me track the movement in
Hey, also tracking.
Oh, me track it. Passport or they call me. I put out all of that, the details. Or use it in the ordinary passport. One use this service passport.
Wow.
He left town at 10 minutes past 5.
Wow.
On TAP, Portugal. That is the flight he used. And Oko drew Sao Tome and Principe at 6:45 p.m. that time, local time. And there was no plans to come back. They were just cooling off from there, moving to Portugal, Italy, and other places. There was no auditing, no serious audit had begun. The whole thing was, pressure bow, Ghana for buefu, baby, first statement being to Jana, pretend they say we are carrying out some investigations.
Wow. But in the end, we be from Abba.
I don't expect any serious outcome. Sure, already KPMG, Omoye, a client to GRA, Omoni GRA, a business pan. Until there's conflict of interest. What President Akufo-Addo should have done, he should have allowed the parliamentary, because now Parliament announced that. Parliament had already passed a resolution, say, almost suspended contract.
Yeah.
Now, let's have a parliamentary inquiry.
That's right.
That's what should have been endorsed.
Yeah.
He should have just welcomed Parliament's decision and urged Parliament to expedite action. That's all. And now say, Plan B, what he could have done, which would have been more credible, he should have asked independent bodies, either the OSP and now Shraj, to look into this matter. But this business of KPMG, and you said the report should be submitted to you, not even to the public.
No, but I'm from Reno.
How will we know even the work that KPMG has done?
Wow.
How will we assess even the quality if you like, the thoroughness.
Yes.
Because this is a matter looking at the high public interest. BBS they say public. I will have gone for live commission
probe
of inquiry and a parliamentary probe. Obia air follow. Obia who be what is good. Because look, this is a matter. Obia ye bisa even at parliament. Almost ye name munko bisa ken of reta. Onene amisha die. Ministers ninyana. Meanwhile, this is a matter. They were now going into the petroleum sector. Petroleum Commission say, hey, we don't know anything. MPA4 say, hey, please leave us out. We are not. I mean, who was consulted? Who were those who advised? Where did the technical advice come from on these matters? Inti Minia, don't expect any credible outcome from this secret, opaque, backroom, Akufo-Addo KPMG arrangement.
Wow.
Intiana Yemubi, ye insisted, say, Parliament must go ahead. And I commend the minority leader, Honorable Atufosin, was serving notice, say, without prejudice to what is going on at the presidency with KPMG. Parliament resume here, young moving motion for our own parliamentary inquiry into this matter, into this deal. Yeah. Intiminia, look, aren't we ashamed? Say, you say you are broke as a country. We say, Olebufo, the renal unit, or more dialysis for many months. Yeah. We say we need 4 million, just 4 million. Yeah, you say you don't have 4 million. You say you don't have 4 million. 19 people lost their lives. And people are still dying. Sikano Kran Koye, despite the assurances to Parliament. 4 million when I checked a few days ago. On my way, a woman, senior citizens, they have served this country. They should be rewarded. They should be honored for serving this country selflessly. For the first time in our history, their life savings, Jumadin all their life. You see, they can't have access to it.
Yeah.
Sika omode tomu medical. Naturally, at that age, I mean, even some of us who are young, we all have our challenges.
That's right.
How much more that in your 70s, 80s? Naturally, you have senior citizens, medical challenges. Into omo medications. Look, people are dying as I talk to you. People are dying. You see, Omaino, moi, say bibia, the economy is now destroyed. You've mismanaged the economy. Into sikaniho. Into say obia eji financial haircut. Yeah, sebi onyamia baba ya cry by force. Mosi yenyina as say ejibi.
Yeah, why would you know?
Yeah. Into how come that this same country omaya yentumi into dialysis for yentumi into the aged, we can't exempt them from this wicked, cruel, obnoxious debt restructuring program. Many Okasa say in my constituency, Ubahua, 5 months after the floods, the VR-induced floods, my constituents, I go so more classrooms or more tents. Anytime I go there, I weep.
And you say the more bremono.
Binia brag betipo.
Dr. Matthew Poko.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, in Trongo.
Please. So, for you,
no credibility.
Wow.
Me challenging, won't say he couldn't come back. State in Buana Udamaya, and I will say, may MPs I receive it. Mention the names of the MPs. Mention. And if you have helped, look, what we see, Danya, a Danya Bibia, you can hide. We see at the Apiati Dana Musi, to me, even though for 2 years or more, but we can see so Musi Dan Wapiati. And the mobile year were not Tomo. Mung Frey, essentially for Nayanku de Moya. In 5 months, you cannot resettle the aged, the vulnerable, single mothers. A dining in a yesi were private initiatives, MP and corporate Ghana donors, XYZ listeners or BIA or more boying. Abayan Kasadia, no presence. Musisi. And yet you can be paying SML $100 million. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Inti, look.
It is again one.
Oh, minia. Debbie, and yet, Sikano woho. Sik. To me, say a buying a so broker, Sikani, because I then, in your turn up away.
Yeah.
Say, your tax cut.
Of course.
Utia your tax no a kufodo. Program yeah. Advert na etionoko.
Okay. Can you see no?
Yes. Yeah, because more to your bills into a program where at the end of the year, as I say, more file more taxes.
Okay.
And more prove say more to more taxes ninyana the SSM modema NCA at the COP and all of that. Ninyana eco national kitty no. Inti sika wo ho. Andra revelation me
yes.
On the blasters.
Yes.
Me what documents no ha.
Sika mo.
Say enye se sika ni on mine. Enti mo ko ball in our name. Mo show us some respect. No commitment. She Andra na just say Niaki. The abysmal performance of all Donny ye Jesse no. Meanwhile Okodru Spain. Atletico Bilbao washe kama against no mean team and Barcelona.
Yeah, but Barcelona form.
Yeah, but still, no matter some teams are on reputation and all of that.
Yeah.
You know, washe. And your own goal, and the own goal, or Bomaye or yeah, you know. Documents are me and we Minister for Youth and Sports and Kasa was signing a signature with her. Or no, was it Ministry of Youth and Sports 2024 headquarters budget presentation, Parliament Select Committee of Youth, Sports and Culture, December 2023.
Wow.
Oman Kasa almost say Black Stars were qualifying for AFCON. No? Ghana versus Angola versus Angola into home and away.
Yes.
7,452,437 Ghana cedis, 71 pesos. 7.4 million. When the house resumes, we even have to ask for breakdown.
But no, but can be saying
7.4 million qualifying match back.
Qualifying,
yeah, home and away.
Wow.
And then that's not all. No. Qualifying match Ghana versus Madagascar, home and away, 8.3 million. Ojun says 7.4 million. Yeah, crazy. 8.3 million.
Dollars and cedis. Okay.
Ghana versus Central African Republic, 3.4 million.
Wow.
At that same period, almost say funds released for the coach's salary from April to June 2023 and signing on fees, 3.3 million.
Wow. Coach
where
signing on fees.
Yeah. When you say, oh no, share match for the substitution, you can't understand what is going on. You know. Just April to June, and then signing on fees, 3.37 million
Ghana cedis.
Yeah, and this document also reveals, we've been asking for a long time. Supporters now, what they call kata, no, how much did it cost us? Or more reveal, funds released for the airlifting of Ghanaian soccer fans to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. 5.3 million, 5,324,721.89
cedis.
Into just this. If you put this together, 27.9 million.
Well, World Cup, any African Cup of Nations.
Yes. Qualifiers. And expenditure in Cote d'Ivoire, that will even blow your mind. I cut just one last item. I mean, Mexico intercepted that side document on Enche. And it will shock you. Yeah. It's just qualifier. Yeah, Barbe Cote d'Ivoire. You could do your expenditure, no, you're separate. Inti obi kase sika ni Ghana nipa no obwa.
Classrooms.
Yes. Sika no wo, but your priority, the sika na ye. The kind of leadership direction, leadership vision. We don't have an empathetic leadership, a leadership that cares. I mean, President Aube to me, I catch the nananom from Ekumfi in their faces.
Yeah.
Say, oh, one two abapa, one two ama atukujo into media maker say mpuntu juma no munyebi media mekano crap mekano. I mean, okay. I mean, na me say when he came to himself, Rebecca said, oh, Manoa from this is no car, oh, man, can ye, the Monfanchami. Or say there be, wow. Me name the maker, my canoe crap, manka ye. The same thing, Rebecca Chaya, Womepe. Oba empty handed. Rebecca Chaya say, a vote and a member.
Oba and Zampire. In
Zampire.
Oh, no. Oh, there be, one for
Bibiamba. Friend Nanano. Enti Okoye no. Nananom afraid, there was a deba. Or more de two just say, Omon pese youth no beba be attack you, say president, or multi say president aba.
Yeah.
President be share or more in the palace and all of that. Enti they probably are sitting on something. They want the whole community to know say one for Bibiamba. And up to now. Enti minia, and yes say Ghana yenisika. A cruelty, a heartlessness, a wickedness, and a total lack of respect for the people.
But is Baumia any different from leader way?
Oh, Debbie.
So the not dream for
how can he be different? Minia, how can he be different?
It's here who be before.
How can he be different? How can he be different? A same ticket. Una will chair the economic management team. Una wo chair. Yanteda say nyama we nyina ekoso won't support it, won't endorse it. Why are you still there chairing? Argentina won't resign. After all, under the 1992 constitution, no. Yanchro wo say vice president must be chair of economic management team. It is just a convention. There is no obligation. Bankruptcy na aba, financial haircut, the total mismanagement of this economy. Say eye kenofreata onunkwa na oye responsible ontiewo wonkan ho a. You just have to leave the economic management team as a matter of principle. You just have to resign. That is what will have happened anywhere. Anywhere. When we belong to some committee or some group, things are going on in a way that we don't like. Don't we excuse ourselves? To the extent, say, you didn't only become their favorite. They went that far to make sure, say, they impose you on the people. She said, look, you impressed them. You did this together. You are part of it. Obnoxious taxes, e-levy, no, betting tax, no, yes, VAT on Kania.
Yeah.
It's your idea. You cannot separate yourself. You see, Bamia wants to have it both ways. Into Oshia Ache Mafia now only say, oh, more shares and I'm 7 months, more supporting me, or more endorsing me, more a good say, more Mafia Island, with free party, no more, yeah, dear Pami Damwase, I'll continue to be your servant, I'll serve you, slavishly, so just keep supporting me. Oba Bontia. Then he whispers to some people in civil society, Kofi Bentumo and the rest, say, Ken Akufo-Addo Muntie mi o Muntie the America the last time it's your women's organizer or say Mamu blame Baumiana they were not listening to him.
In fact, I touched your crowd can't
cock and bull stories. Cock and bull. Wow. Look, they have no respect for us because logical. I mean, Argentina not once did you Baumia or Kasase, he is just a talkative. And he doesn't even mean what he says. He just talks even before he thinks about it. And Ojin said, if truly he wasn't part of this chaos, this disaster, this catastrophe, Anka Yente, he would not. I mean, then it means he's not fit even to be a leader. He lacks courage. He doesn't have conviction. Yeah, time.
But what akasafa and no man do now. But the other be chat for.
The immediate chat to say, me person me da Ghana for pa, send Ghana for ababoyan e North Town, and the affected communities since the VRA spillage from the Akosombo and Pond dams. Enya Ghana for anka. Say Ghana for Dudona who say, Nkrofuwe ya jaw in the hands of this inconsiderate, insensitive, callous government. They will get no support. And so in perceive me bought Munyana so you in the media and chair a 78-year-old woman. Now I should show myself for weeks and or to me they address to my office or my check of 5,500 cedis. And me know because say yeah to me is the first house with the support from the first Sky Group. Yeah, house is 300 people. Your first resettlement. Started second one also. We are in the 6th week. In the next few days, you be relocating another 300. This time now we are prioritizing the aged, the physically challenged, and a few single mothers. Into Yeguswa, interventions. Matia, 50 of the students who were most affected in the camps, who couldn't go back to their universities. Mama full scholarship. They've gone back. Solid. Teachers, also 167 teachers who were affected. In Siono Mudan, they relocated back to Accra. My mom almost 6 months rent. They are returning to the district. You are rolling out so many interventions. Right from day one, we took care of the transportation needs. Evacuating the people. We have provided uniforms, school bags, school shoes for the school peoples. Support you on medical bills, medical outreaches, giving them free medication, all of that. And I'm more constantly on the ground. I'm not probably I'm free but straight to this studio. I'm going back there, and we are going to make sure people see the difference between a leadership that cares and then a callous leadership that really doesn't give a hoot, which Akufo-Addo and Bawumia offer. We belong to the Rawlings, Mills, Mahama stock, and the example that they have always exhibited for us. And they say you should care about your people and you should serve your people diligently, and that's what we'll continue to do.
Very well. Honorable Samuel Okudje to Ablakwa. Ebedo ase ene obra onyama na no pay. I was here. Yeah, we shall so. I was here hani the best in 700 na wabobo so no mesra my xyzonline.com, your Facebook like Power 979. You better try to ato ya share. Set up information about titri investigations now why na wabeme my update. And yet three more days sooner a better no. You better share na motivin so ashe. Chanya me yad mafia da boja ye betia. Bidiane kwame kanjuma nie power near the power mid morning. Ebremo. Bye bye.